Nobody must be getting notifications. Hi guys. Happy Sunday. People aren't getting their notifications. This is so weird. Hi loves. Hello. Hi Ona. Hi Audie. Hi Jasmine. A lot of people aren't getting their notifications still. And it's not just me. I've seen other readers like posting things on their community page saying that their subscribers aren't getting notifications either. So hi everybody. Welcome in. Oh, you know what? Here, let me plug my phone in real quick. This up. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Alright. So hi loves. So I'm gonna be doing I had some time. I wasn't planning on the live. I had time, so I actually just got done herding some sheep. I live on a sheep ranch. And my landlord asked me if I would help him move the sheep to a neighbor down the way. They have an open field, and sometimes he does that. He moves the sheep because they bring all the grass down. They eat all the grass, you know. So it's like they get to eat, they get food, and it helps the other ranchers keep the grass levels down in their fields. So I'm like kind of out of breath still because I literally just got back. You can see my rubber boots back here that I was wearing. So we're gonna do some messages from the ancestors, and then I'll be doing live readings for you guys, whoever feels called. Yeah, people definitely are not getting notifications. Can you guys let me know if you guys got notifications for this live? Some of you guys may have, but I know a lot of people aren't. This is just crazy. I don't know what YouTube is doing. Okay. Okay, so all right, so you got your notification. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay, so some of you guys are getting it and some people aren't. The last like few lives that I've done, some people that come in, they're like, I didn't get notified, but they just happened to come on and they saw that I was live. But you know, and I've been saying this in messages too, like just check your notifications, like on certain channels or your favorite channels and things like that, because YouTube does this sometimes, and they're doing a lot of like changing things and, you know, updating stuff and changing the platforms of like how things look and different things, like the channels look different, the way they set things up is looking different, you know. So again, I don't know how it all works, but it's kind of annoying. So anyways, I hope that everyone is doing good today. I also just posted on the community page, and I posted a little video about it here on the channel for my 11/11 quantum healing workshop that I'm going to be doing. So really cool, powerful stuff. Those of you guys who have attended, like, thank you for those of you guys who have sent in emailed testimonies to me and shared what your experiences have been and the aftermath of it all, and you know, things like that. Unsubscribe and then resubscribe seems to fix it. Yeah, but yeah, that's one way. But I mean, people shouldn't have to do that. You know, it's just, it's like, get it together, YouTube. Yes, guys. So the list is open. This was just like an impromptu reading. So it's, you know, if there's something specific that you want me to channel, I know everyone really loved the past life messages. I met with a client earlier today, and he was like, your past life reading blew me away, because they're just so cool. They're just so resonant. You know, I love doing past life messages and Akashic readings and stuff. They're like my favorite readings to do. I mean, I love connecting either way with people, but it's really neat to bring that aspect of people to the now aspect of themselves, and it always connects so profoundly with people. Yes, so the list is open. I actually, let me get a pen. Let me get a pen. I just had some time, so I was like, you know what, the ancestors keep coming through so strongly. My ancestors are really holding me in sacred space right now, and I know that they're really helping so many of us at this time, to get through, you know, difficult times, tower moments. They're cheering us on, they're supporting us, they're rooting for us, you know, honoring us as well. You know, I just felt very called to come do a little collective message with everybody. So let me get a list going here. Okay, so the first one was Bethany, and then Carly. I saw Carly. Yes, Carly. Okay. Carly. And oh, Bappa, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nala. My mom has a cat named Nala as well. She's a beauty. That's so sad. You know, I can't, you know, when these things happen, it's just so difficult for us, you know. You know, I feel your pain. I want to cry. I really feel your pain. I can't imagine that day when it comes for my Seiji boy. So, okay. All right. So Mayrette. Okay. So for those of you guys who if you want to get a reading today, I'll read, you know, if you want me to like connect with like love energy, or if you're just like, you know, general, I mean, I'm just going to connect just overall general, but if there's something specific, that you want me to connect to, when it gets to be your turn, like right around that time, just comment what you would like me to pull on, and I'll pull on that. So, all right, so I haven't missed anyone else. Yeah, we're in the eclipse portal, and it's very, I mean, I kind of talked about it a little bit before, like how it was going to be like, you know, it's not just another regular eclipse. It's like, this is very powerful energy where we are being very, 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 very heavily realigned at this time, and we're not even done with it. Like, we have this eclipse helping at the end of the month to tie up loose ends, and you know, it's going to be very powerful, very powerful. So, you know, we're still in the portal energy, and you know, the day of the eclipse is actually when I did the quantum healing workshop for the 1010 portal energies. It was on the day of the new moon solar eclipse, and since that day, since the eclipse, I got sick, and I'm still under the weather. I'm not fully good. I mean, I have a lot of pressure. I have sinus stuff going on. Okay, yes, Celine. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And a lot of people are feeling, you know, depressed and sad, and you know, there's a lot of like, you know, defeat energy, which is why the ancestors, I feel, are coming through so strongly, because it's like they're holding us in this time, in this space of, you know, a lot of people are feeling, like I said, defeat, or they're looking out to the world, you know, and things taking place, and they're just like, I give up. Like, this is too much, right? Like, you know, and us here on earth at this time, we are We are the physical pillars. We are divine pillars as well, where we anchor in, we gridlock that new energy in, these new frequencies and codes into the earth plane, right? And if we're anchoring in fear and animosity and rage and, you know, all these things, it's okay to feel those things and transmute them, alchemize them out, but not to plant those seeds and those energies. You know, the earth has so much of that already, which is why it's so overwhelming, which is why it's imploding at this time. You know, so I'm feeling it too on a very high level. And, you know, it's every day I have to be very intentional with, you know, connecting to spirit, to source, to connecting to my guides, to my higher self, taking moments to just breathe and allow myself to feel things, cry if I need to. Like, it is a very pivotal time, and it's powerful. So if you want to get on the list today, the energy exchange is $25 USD, and you can send your payment to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on Cash App or PayPal. And on Venmo, it's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. So it's a little different. Okay, so PayPal and Cash App, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, all one word. And then Venmo is Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. Okay, and then you come back in and you say paid. Okay, and if your screen name is different than like your first name, if you feel, you know, comfortable, give me your first name. It's not needed to connect to the energy, but it helps. And I'll see the payment come down on my end as well, but just to confirm. So, okay, so I have Yeselin. Okay, so Yeselin. Okay. And then Ashton. Okay, then Ashton. So, hi, my loves. I hope that everyone is doing good. You know, and I feel just like so happy to be able to have the community and this, you know, the spiritual community, and even you know, I've been kind of, you know, I've been sharing about this for a while now, like here and there, about we have to be very discerning with whom we connect to in the spiritual community. Just because they call themselves shaman, or just because they call themselves guru, or, you know, spiritual teacher and guide, light worker, whatever it is, whatever label you want to slap onto it, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that person is coming from a place of heart and soul entirely. Like, I'm seeing, and I've been seeing it, I've had to unfollow so many readers and people in the spiritual community who have spiritual platforms, you know, with many followers. It's sad. It's so sad to me. You know, they're getting back into dualistic thinking. You know, speaking of things like politics and just, I can't. You know, it's just so. It's so dualistic. It's so not what we are here for and what we're about, right? With that oneness energy. So, you know, we have to protect our energy in that way, you know. You know, I've had to unfollow people that I never thought I would unfollow. I never thought I would see them in this form, in this way, you know. It's triggering a lot of things, you know. So, you know, and I send love to everyone, right? But like I said, just be discerning. You have to be discerning, right? With whom we are connecting our energy to and putting stock into, and things like that. And I actually, for the first time, just a couple days ago, saw another, she's a healer. Some of you guys may know her, like she's on Instagram and stuff, the Bougie Healer, Gail. I love her. She's a soul sister for sure. She's one of the first people like that I've seen actually talk about that, where she's like, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, people in the spiritual community that are getting back into that fear-based, ego-driven way of communicating and being and projecting it out upon the collective energies, and creating more of that dualistic, you know, that polarity within the collective energy. And that's not what we're here to do. It's not what we're here and what it's about, right? So you know, it's just, you know, I feel like protective of everyone. Like, I want to like protect everybody, you know, but that's why I share. You know, there's, It's you know, and for a lot of you guys, you're very empathic and intuitive, and you can tell, you know, you can connect to someone's, you know, go on their a reader's platform or something, and they're very much in the ego, or they're very much, you know, they're bad mouthing this person and talking about this person and right? And it's just like, it's so just not what we're here for and what it's about. Anyways, so I'm going to get into the message. Where am I going to start here? I'm going to start with these cards. Wait, where are these? Oh, there we go. Let's just see what comes through. I don't know. Let's see what comes through. One thing that I did get, like, right before the, of course, like, it was actually while I was outside waiting for while we were, like, right before we were herding the sheep just now. Literally, literally herding the sheep. But I heard, it was, so I just posted on the community page, and those of you guys who just popped in, like, I posted a video, I shared a video of the 1111 portal, quantum healing and activation, sacred circle and workshop that I'm going to be facilitating on Zoom, on the 1111 portal on 11/11 at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's recorded, so if you can't make it or something comes up, it's fine. The recordings are just as powerful, trust me. It's on a quantum level. But anyways, I shared all about that, and I'm specifically for this particular workshop, which is, this is my 5th one that I'm going to be facilitating. I was called, I knew it would be, I was getting very heavy, like, ancient Egypt vibes and the sacred temples and the codes that go along with that, and the energies of that, the wisdoms of that, right? From these places and ascended beings, and from our own past lives. And even if you don't connect with ancient Egypt or those kinds of, like, ancient civilization energies, it's okay. It's still very, it's powerful stuff, right? But it's going to be specifically, I'm going to be working, starting now with Isis, okay, Ascended Master Isis, her beloved Osiris, I'm sure will come through, as well. So we have that balanced energy of the feminine and the masculine energies here. In the one that I did for the 1010 portal, it was the same thing. I was guided by Mary Magdalene. Like, she worked with me for, you know, several weeks prior, helping me and showing me the way of a meditation that was going to be very healing and clearing and powerful and activating for you guys. You know, I don't take credit for it. I work with my, you know, my guides and higher self, but, well, they are my guides, right? And just the feedback that we got was just so beautiful and powerful. Like, people, like, I mean, it's astonishing. Like, even for me, like, I'm just like, oh my God, this is nuts. Like, whoa, like, it's so cool. So anyways, if you guys feel guided for that, the information is on the community page. I will be talking about it in my messages going forth. And I also just uploaded a small, like, 6-minute video just explaining, talking about the workshop, what it entails. But we're going to be working with Isis. Hathor is like, she's like the big mama. She's ancient. Like, she came way before any of them, right? They learned from her. They mentored with her energy as well. So Isis, Hathor, okay, and then Mary Magdalene as well. Mary Magdalene is just such a strong pillar at this time, and I don't know, I'm just mentoring with her a lot right now. Again, like, I mentored with her a lot about, I don't know, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago or something, and now it's back again. She's coming through again, okay, bringing forth a lot of wisdom, knowledge, helping me to activate more within myself, and then bringing this to the collective as well. So, you know, it's really cool, you know, and I feel very honored to be a part of it, you know. But why did I start talking about that? There was a reason why I started talking about that. Oh, because it's gonna be on a big level, helping to break down more of our exterior, our ego driven, you know, fear-based, dualistic stuff that's deeply embedded. It's cellular memory, right? It's deep, right? So helping to transmute and alchemize that, helping to break down more of that carbon-based DNA energy, and to alchemize it and to transform and to open up more of that crystalline grid, the crystalline genome, the divine genome within everybody. But going back to the fear, that's why I started talking about that, because when we were outside just now, like herding the sheep, I live on a ranch, and we needed to move the sheep to a different fields down the road or whatever. So we herd them, and we just kind of, you know, make sure they don't go astray and, you know, things like that. But right before that I heard, and it's kind of funny too, because now I'm getting like, you know, like people, it's like they call people sheeple, you know, like the sheeple who, because, you know, I love sheep, but they're stupid animals. I mean, let's just be honest, they're very dumb. That's why you'll often see like cartoons of sheep, like, you know, following each other off the edge of a cliff, or they're like that. They really are, you know, I mean, bless their like beautiful hearts and souls. Like, I love them. But they go with the crowd. They go wherever, you know, it really is like that. So this is actually probably relevant to a lot of what, you know, we are witnessing, and what we are not here to be, right? We are the way showers. We are the ones we are the hermit, right, on the hill, holding the lantern and lighting the way for many, right? Whether they condemn us, project upon us, judge us, or follow, and not follow like the sheep, but follow like, oh yeah, this is the truth, this is the way, right? We resonate on a soul level with the ones that are meant to experience that, right? But I heard there's nothing to fear but fear itself, you know, that saying. And I feel that so strongly, because even myself, you know, I have moments of that fear and doubt and things like that. And I know better too. I know better, right? But we're still human, right? We're going to have human tendencies and these moments of that, right? So I feel that ties into this message today. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, okay? Fear is a lie. It's an illusion. It really is. All right. So let me go through really quickly and see. Okay, and then Casey. Okay, so Casey's oh my gosh. I can't with like like I send love to all, but like I'm like I can't with like these stupid unnecessary comments. Like, okay. Fear is the mind killer, friend. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, hi, Ashley. Nice to see you again today. No, I didn't. I put him on a timeout. I didn't. You know, I'm blocking people left and right now on the channel, not just on lives, but people in the comments. Like, you know, and I get it. Like, people are just very triggered, and you know, I'm used to it. I've been dealing with it my whole life. But I don't need it on my channel, and I don't. It's just unnecessary. It's just so stupid, you know. Like I'm like I don't know how else to say it. It's just so dumb, you know. Or people who watch like readings about the masculines and then they're like, I don't want that person back ever. I'm like, then why are you watching? It blows my mind. I just will never understand it. But again, people they're like that, right? So I mean, tap a heart and send them love. But I don't need to put up with it. I work with thought. Yeah. Yeah, it's really neat how we're guided to work with certain people at certain times, you know, and how they come through for us, you know. And I'm happy that they do, you know. I mean, it's so beautiful, you know. And I know it's not like like the Ascended Masters, they work with us because we are them. We are them. Like, we are mastering our ascension, right? Like, for many of us, we were disciples and walked with Mary Magdalene and the Magdalenes at some point in our lifetimes. And you know, we worked in the temples of Isis, right? Which is, again, like what we're going to be working with and activating the sacred Isis temple codes within us again, okay? Man or woman, doesn't matter, in the 1111 workshop. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. And I'm excited to see what comes through, like what's going to come through. Like, I had no idea the meditation that we were doing, Mary Magdalene guided me through that meditation. And those of you guys who were there, you know what I'm talking about. But very specific things and very specific specific, you know, words and very specific, like it's almost, it's like I'm channeling her. Like it's not even me. It's like the way that I speak and what I say, it's not even me. It's really cool, but crazy at the same time. Okay, so let's get into the message. I'm always happy to like share and like connect with you guys, you know. So if anyone in here, if you've like just joined and you know you're in the live, but you know not in the comment section, which is a lot of people usually do that. The reading list is still open, so if you want to get a live reading today, it's $25 USD, and you can send your payment to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on PayPal and Cash App. And on Venmo, it's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot, okay? And if you need it repeated or anything like that, just send a comment and I will say it again. All right, so ancestors, my angel guides, my spirit guides of the highest white light and decree, show us some messages, specifically calling forth the ancestors. It's about releasing. Holy shit. That's what we're doing right now. That's what so many of us are doing right now. We're releasing those old wounds. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be that comes back up, that's resurfaced. It's like a regurgitation of the past. People, situations, circumstances, emotions, feelings, thoughts, whatever it is, right? So that's what we're working through right now. So many of us, right? Like you might start thinking of an ex that you had like 10 years ago that you're just like, I'm way over that person. Like, I don't even think about that person. Why are they showing up in my dreams? Why am I thinking about them all of a sudden? They're just popping up into my head, you know? One, they could be thinking of you. That's always a possibility, telepathy and all that. But what it is for the most part is people and situations and things resurfacing or showing back up. Like if we had a tower moment that we didn't, like in the past, that we didn't really heal, that we were meant to like work through and heal, and we just kind of resisted and just kind of moved past it very quickly and like was like just shove it to the back, it's coming back up in the form of another tower moment. It might be a different situation and circumstance, right? And you know, it doesn't even have to be like crazy towers, but you know, for a lot of people right now it is. Okay, so they're helping us to release. Okay, so the very first card is a card of purification. Look at how she's in the water. Yeah, she's in the water. She's this, you know, beautiful like star being, angelic being, whatever you want to call it. The hummingbird. Okay, so your ancestors, loved ones on the other side are sending forth these animal guides at this time in these forms of the hummingbirds, of the dragonflies, of different kinds of birds, you know, whether that be a crow, a dove, you know, you'll know, and you can feel it. Whereas like, you know, let's say me, for instance, right, where I live in the ag land, the farmland. It's all agriculture out here, right? And I have fields everywhere, right? So there's a lot of hawks and crows, and you know, we have owls and a lot of doves and magpies and things like that, right? You know, so it's very common on a daily basis to see them, right? But I also know when it's different, when it's them speaking to me directly or coming to me, showing me something, right? And you guys are the same way. You can feel it, you just know it. And, you know, I always say, thank you, Spirit. Or if I feel it's like another energy coming through, you know, thank you for that confirmation. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for, you know, all that. Purification, spiritual cleansing, and letting go. So we are going through a deep spiritual cleansing and purification at this time. So thank you, ancestors, for helping us and guiding us and showing us the way. Like, you know, we're breaking these chains, and we're clearing this ancestral lineage karma for them as well, which is why they're coming through so strongly and honoring us and basically like, thank you for freeing us of this karma and clearing and leading the way in this way that we failed to do. And it's not so much a failure, right? But that's kind of the way that it's coming through. It's like we did not learn that lesson, and you are for us and for you and for us, right? And lineage is going forward. right? We heal these traumas so that our children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren down the road don't have to. It's very powerful work what we're doing, you know. We don't give ourselves enough credit. I certainly don't give myself enough credit, you know, for everything I've been through in this life and how far I've come. Like, I really have to take a moment and think about that at times, you know, because I don't. I just keep pushing through, you know, very, very flight mode, right? Like not like, you know, oh, I'm ignoring things. It's more like, I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going, right? We just soldier on, right? Well, it's good to celebrate yourself. In fact, I met with Ashley earlier too, another client, and we actually talked about that. We have to celebrate our wins, our victories, our triumphs, our healing, our journeys. Like, a lot of people, you know, they, especially like, you know, if you have felt very alone through it, you know, where you had to do it on your own, like you didn't have people there, you know, like lifting you up, and, you know, maybe you had some support systems or family who was loving and things like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, we are really, like, these journeys are very personal. Manifestation. Okay, so card 32 and now card 29. Manifestation, prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. You see, so the gifts are going to be flowing in. It's 411, 411 here in California. The manifestations are hitting, you see, but we have to pass these tests. It's almost, it's like another like hump. Okay, like we have to, it's like a speed bump of a spiritual speed bump, if you will, that we have to go boom over again, you know. That's big speed bump, you know, or speed bumps at this time. Do not fail these tests that we are receiving. Prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. Keep those intentions pure. Come from a place of love, of light, of the heart, right? Okay, not of greed or ego or, you know, I honor, you know, many of my clients, you know, I get a lot of, you know, even in the comments and stuff, I get validation, confirmation, okay, is what I want to say. Beautiful energy from you guys, you know, like, me being here, right? Like having a platform, right? And a lot of you guys, I have a lot of readers who follow me and other, you know, spiritual platforms, and people too who follow. So if you do have a platform, you know, too. But that's what I was speaking of earlier, you know, they speak of a way like you're not just here, just pumping out readings. And that's how a lot of tarot readers are, which that's fine. Okay. To each their own, right? We're not judging, but the difference is like they say, like, you take the time to share and to teach and to like talk about things, and not just like pump out readings just to like get likes, views, and money, right? It's not about that. So I honor you guys for noticing that, and for, you know, honoring me in that way, and I honor all of you guys right back. But that's why I'm here, you know. It's like I don't even need the thanks, you know. I'm grateful for them, but I would do it anyways, irregardless, obviously, because that's why I'm here. That's why my soul is here, because I'm meant to share and to teach and to show and to help others reawaken to their gifts, to their light, okay, so that the students become the teacher, right? You know that saying, the student will then become the teacher. I think it's a quote by Buddha, something like that. So that's all I'm here to do. I'm just here to help awaken and to lead, right? And many of you guys are that way too, right? Many of you guys. Whether you're there right now or you're going to be there in 5 years or a year from now, right? So there's a lot of divinity, a lot of divine blessings, gold. It's like, see this energy right here? For me, it looks like, it's like, reminds me of like golden coins, you know, like flowing in. And that's what I feel. I feel that energy of just get through this moment, okay? Get through this rough portal energy, and you will see the silver lining and the rebirth. Okay, we are going into Scorpio season here soon, right? Libra season is helping to balance and to bring more harmony and balance things out, level it out, right? And then Scorpio comes in like a, right, with the very deep healing and Plutonian energy of the death and rebirth. We will see the rebirth. We're going through the death. We are leaving behind our old selves in this time, our old patterns, our old ways. We are shifting and alchemizing it into new. So the ancestors are really coming through, you know, all of our spiritual guides, the angels, everybody, right? Whoever you connect with. But specifically for me right now, it's ancestors. They're coming in hot. And we have thousands and thousands and thousands of ancestors that are, each of you guys have that, right? I posted this thing on my Instagram the other day that my girlfriend sent me, and it was such a cool perspective of and I mean, we know this stuff, but it broke it down like, you have two parents, they each have two parents, that's four, then, right? And then it multiplies, and it goes all the way back, right? So it's like, for you to be here right now, going back so many, you know, generations, you at least have, okay, and this is like on a small scale of the perspective, at least like, it was like almost 5,000 ancestors with you at any time. We have way more than that, most of us, very old souls, right? So know that you're very held, okay? Whether you can connect with them visually, you see them visually, or in vision, or in meditation, or some of us have actually seen them, apparitions come through. It doesn't matter. They're with you. They're in your invisible warriors. Throat portal. Speak your truth, courage, and suppression. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. This is the time where we live in that energy here of authenticity. We have to be authentic and true to ourselves and others, right? As within, so without. The things that have been suppressed, coming back up to revisit them one more time, okay? And it'll keep coming back up and bonking us on the head if we don't address it, if we don't heal it, and if we try to push it down and suppress it more, right? And also the ancestors are coming through with ask us, like, connect with us and ask us in ways on how to be more in your truth and to show you more of that and to live in that authentic energy, you know, because I know for some it's like, you know, well, maybe you feel like blocked, or you have a hard time connecting, or things like that, right? Don't put too much pressure on yourself of like, oh, I have to go into meditation, and if I don't see past, you know, visions of past lives and this and that, then I'm not doing it right. It's not about that. And that stuff comes over time. The more that we open up and heal more and go deeper into our ascension journey and healing work too, right? They want you to work with them. They want you to call on them. They want you to ask them questions, ask them for answers and confirmations, okay? But this is the time to be courageous. Courage. Speak your truth. Sometimes it's not easy to speak the truth, especially if it's like to, you know, a loved one or a close friend, or, you know, someone at work, or whatever it is. We can come from a place of a loving space, but sometimes it could be very triggering to people. And sometimes we go, you know what, I'm just not even going to say anything, because I already know how this person is going to react, and I already know what they're going to do. And you already know it, you feel it, right? Based on their patterning of their behaviors that you are aware of, right? But this is not the time to shy away from that, right? A very loving truth can help someone, right? And it's also creating, it's bringing that out for you instead of clogging that energy and stagnating within yourself, okay? We don't want that either. I'm feeling that very heavily myself at this time, you know? And if you feel like you can't speak a truth to someone that you want to speak a truth to, write them a letter. Write them a letter. And then burn it. I release it. I release this truth. I've spoken my truth. Now I release it. Sending it out into the universe. And alchemizing it into source love. Harming no one and no thing. Maybe it's a truth that you feel you need to speak to someone who's passed on, you know, regrets or guilt or whatever it is, you know. Speak to them, talk to them. They can hear you. Empowerment. Yes, the ancestors are helping you, your warriors, helping to empower you to be in your truth and to align. You know, the truth is not, you know, this throat chakra energy, it's not just about like expression and speaking and, you know, things of that nature. It's also about Are you in situations that aren't for your highest and greatest good? Are you living in your truth? Are you in a job that forces you to be out of alignment and in dense energy constantly? It's time to manifest. It's time to break that. Okay? You're not here to be stuck in a rut in those ways, right? And I'm not saying go quit your job or whatever, you know, obviously, you know, be discerning. But a lot of people right now, especially light workers, right? They're having a very difficult time being in environments where other people, one, are very asleep, not awakened, and are not, that are very negative, dense, low vibration stuff. Okay? It physically takes tolls. It drains us. That's energy vampire energy for sure, right? So it's time to align more to your truth, right? And live in that. So, oh, thank you, love, for the donation. Oh, I appreciate you right back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on. Blocked. I said to block someone. So I wish I had like a remote, you know, just block, 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 mute, block, block, block. But, you know, that'd be so much easier. Here in India, this is the time of the year we pay offerings to the ancestors. Beautiful. So I love that. See, so also that's, thank you for bringing that up, because that's another thing that's coming through a lot too. And I've talked about this in readings here and there. So it's like they're calling us to, you know, connect with them, but also like, you know, create an altar space in the home for your ancestors, you know, light a white candle and say prayers and connect with them, speak to them at that space. It doesn't even have to be some crazy altar, right? You know, like for me, you know, I have an altar space, but for me, like in my living room, I created like a little space on it's like I forget what they're called, but it's like a TV stand. It sits against the wall, you know, and it's like cabinets and stuff. But like on one little side of it, I created like a little space in honor of my ancestors. I have a picture of like me and my grandmother there, and she was a very strong matriarchal energy. Even though she never awoke into her gifts, she was very gifted. And I know for certain, it's, you know, the matriarchal line of, you know, my mom's mom, my great grandmother, all very powerful women in that regard, you know, and I honor her and I thank her because I know she's with me, my brother, you know, but my other ancestors too, you know, so often, right, I'll light a candle and I'll speak to them and just thank them, and, you know, and I have felt them so strongly, like I said, so I know that they're with you guys too. Grounded, strength, and stamina. Okay, so they're helping to bring forth more stamina to get through these times that we're in, right? I'm hearing perilous times. Sorry guys, I have to just fix the blinds real quick because the sun is blinding me. I have the blinds closed too, like all the way down, and it still is like getting through. Okay. Yeah, I'm so drawn to the sword. Wield your swords, my loves. Wield those swords. Cut the cords that need to go, right? Okay? And cut away the energies that need to go within your life and around you at this time. Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, Erica. Well, sometimes we have to do that. You know, people get, I mean, I'm getting a lot of like family, like I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's family, right? Like they don't understand you or your awakening or how you're changing or you're shifting, or maybe other people that are projecting upon you, you know, it's like, you know, I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pull away for a while, you know, or, you know, for me, it's like, you know, big family gatherings or events and, you know, stuff like that. Like, I love my family, but I have zero desire to be around that energy at this time, at least for a while. Yep, it's called tough love. Yes, it is, you know, and like I said, we come from a loving space, you know, if people are going to be offended or triggered or whatever, they're going to be that way no matter what, no matter how nice you say it. And, you know, so it's just to be expected, right? Kind of that energy. But it is what it is, you know, and you know, sometimes even when we do that, it actually helps open up things within people, you know, and you might even see shifts within those people. You know, I'm not saying for sure, but I've witnessed that a lot, you know, in my own journey. People shifting their consciousness, opening more and shifting, just because of certain things that I've said or done, or just like being around them or pulling away, or, you know, whatever it is. Exactly. Attachment. Yes. Cut away attachments that need to go, that drain your energy, or bring you out of a high vibration and make you feel not good. Okay. But this right here, oh, so I was just talking about gold coins. This is actually like, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It looks almost like yellow leaves, but it's going into like a golden pot. So for me, it does, like I said, it reminds me of gold coins. But here we actually have a chest, treasure chest with the dragons. For me, the ancestors and the dragons coming through. Those of you guys who work with dragons, connect with the dragons. So hi, welcome in. Hello, Butch. If you guys connect with these energies, what this is saying for me right now is that they are helping you at this time. Okay, they're protecting your fortune, your gold. Like it's something about, like, it's a very protective energy, right? People who try to take from you, tarot readers, people with platforms, scammers, right? You know, I never, ever, you guys don't ever hear me say things like, oh, they'll get theirs, they'll get their karma. That's just a given, right? Like, I don't need to say that. And it really saddens me when I do see people in the spiritual community who speak like that about others. But it's just a given, right? But that's the kind of energy I'm talking about. People who want to take from you, people who want to, you know, take what's yours. You know, it is not theirs to take, right? It's very protected. And also what I'm getting is, like, through this very difficult time that we are in, all of us were feeling that, right? We got to just get through it. And they're letting you know, like I said earlier, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Here it is. And it's not just about fortune and material wealth and the things that you're going to be acquiring, the things that you already have acquired on a different timeline that is shifting in at this time, right? Which is why we are being forced, almost forcefully by the universe, forced to release all of the things that are not meant to go with us into these higher timelines. And it's not easy, right? We can't sugarcoat it. We can't go, oh, it's just, you know, walk in the park. It's not. It's very, very, very powerful time right now. So the dragons are helping to protect you and to burn away all of those low vibrational, dense energies around you as well. Okay, there's also a lot of protection around you from the ancestors and the dragons, I'm going to say, keeping people away from you, keeping outside energies, people that want to bring destructive energy, dense energy, dark energy, envious energy, hateful energy. They're protecting us from that at this time. And it's not to say that we're not going to experience that at all, ever. But they're really, it's like an energetic barrier, a wall, okay, that they have you shielded with at this time. So again, you know, I honor them and I thank them for everything that they are assisting with, for not just myself, but for everyone at this time. Okay. The solar portal, this is like the sun energy, right? So the ancestors are helping to bring forth a lot of enlightenment in ways that are going to help you through your journey at this time, right? Helping you to see things differently, to have more awareness about certain things or people or situations or whatever it is, right? But let's see. So the attachment card is card number 2. It says accumulation, defensiveness, and scarcity. Okay. So helping us to move out of that lack energy or fear-based thinking around money or scarcity or finances, anything like that, right? Okay. They're really helping in that way too. Okay. But we are moving out of that energy. Okay. Now, what I'm getting is maybe for some, there may have been some hardships in the recent past or as of late financially. Maybe you feel like your money stopped flowing in, or your abundance has halted, or, you know, things of that nature. And what I'm getting is it's because it's a time for you to learn some lessons here. Okay, and to pass these tests and get through, like I said, right, this energy that we're going through in the portal energy here, and then it comes back. It's like you know, what I'm seeing is like a bath faucet, okay? Like kind of being turned off for a little while, and then the universe goes, and then just goes, like it just starts pouring back in, okay? So trust, know that like it's coming. You're good, okay? So let's see what else wants to come out, and then we will get into the live readings in just a few minutes. And thank you guys for hanging out with me today on this Sunday. It's like weird weather here. Today was just a weird day. Like, I don't know, the energy just felt like so off. My voice feels like it's like going out again. I don't know what the hell's going on, you know, with this eclipse. And, you know, I've seen several other readers and people like, you know, who are, you know, light workers and stuff. They've gotten ill and sick under the weather as well, like since the eclipse hit. So I don't know. But I'm like, no, I can't lose my voice. I don't think I've ever fully lost my voice ever in my life, actually. I don't think that's ever happened. It's gotten like very low and raspy and like where, you know, but I don't think I've ever actually really lost it where there was nothing. But it's like cloudy out, but it's also kind of sunny out. And it's also very windy out. And then it started drizzling for a while and then it stopped. And then it's just so weird. It's just, I mean, that's common weather in the fall, but it wasn't supposed to be like this today. It feels very energetic. Of course, weather is energy, everything is. But it's like, yeah, just crazy. So there you go. Yeah. Cigarettes, whatever it is that you feel that, you know, is your higher self is going like, okay, we got to like start, you know, cutting more of this out or stopping this way of thinking or, you know, whatever it is. So you're very aware, you know, everyone has something, right? So, but yeah, definitely aligning to that intuition. And, you know, and when we do that kind of work and when we heal our bodies or we do things, whatever it is, right? That's this energy right here. Boom. It's like you are divinely rewarded. And I want to say instantly, like I've been witnessing instant manifestations in my own life, like where it's like, I go, okay, I learned this lesson, or okay, I'm stopping this, or I'm changing this, I'm shifting this. And then all of a sudden, like something shifts and like happens, or you know what I mean? So it feels very fast. Okay. I've been sick too. Hope you've, oh, thank you. I hope you feel better too. Yeah. See, another reader. If you guys aren't following Butch Tarot, I highly suggest. I love his messages and readings. Very authentic reader. So thank you for joining us today. 2023, the year of the relapse. Yeah. It is. It's like spiritual rehab. You know what I mean? We are going through spiritual rehabilitation at this time, right? But we have to be, it's like, you know, they talk about like rehab, right? And you can't force people into things like that. Like, you know, they have to consent to go, like when they do interventions and things like that with people, right? The person has to be willing to go. Like if they're an adult, right? Like younger, that's different. But it's kind of like that. We have to be the ones to check ourselves in. We have to be the one to go, enough is enough. I'm tired of this, and this in my life, or, you know, I'm fed up with my own ways of being, you know. I need to get healthier. I need to work out. I know I need to take care of my physical body and my physical vessel so I feel more grounded and become more abundant, because if we're flailing about physically, right, it houses our soul. There's a disconnect there, you know what I mean? So it really truly helps us in all these forms. So, thank you. I appreciate you too. Ashley, rehab triggered. That's funny. That's funny. That's a good one, Ashley. That's a good one. All right. Here we go. I'm just shuffling, talking, so I don't just put the cards down and stop the slapping of the cards. Oh my gosh, see? Look at this. Card number 41, transformation. Okay, so we are going through massive, massive transformations at this time, right? And again, I will speak, I know a lot of people like obviously use this analogy with the death and the rebirth, but it is, you know, I don't have any children yet in this lifetime, okay, but I've been a mother many times over in my past lives, right? But I can imagine the pains of birth, okay? Like I can just imagine, but I mean, I can't empathetically imagine, but I can imagine, right? All you hear is how painful it is and the contractions and then the actual birthing process, right? And like that's where we're at. We're in a spiritual birth, you know? So we can come out with new life. A metamorphosis, synchronicities, and the unexpected. Okay, so expect the unexpected. Yeah, it's like they're letting you know, like they're letting all of us know, like, you know, we're with you, you know, you've got this, you're leveling up, but this level up is a big one, okay? Like, you know, I started my spiritual awakening in 2016, right? I've had many ascensions. I've had many like dark nights of the soul, you know, where I go into the periods of the cocoon and then I come out and I'm like ready to go again, you know? This one is a big one. This one is like, I want to say just as big, or if not more painful and bigger than the one that I went through back in like 2016, 2017. It was pretty gnarly. So a lot of us are in that space, and you know, we're all feeling it like that, right? So you know, that's why I'm like, I got to connect to the community today, you know, because even me, like I met with clients earlier and I wasn't sure. I was thinking of going live, but I was like, I don't know. I kind of just want to chill and like watch movies and just relax for the rest of the day. You know, I've been doing a bunch of recordings, and then since I was sick last week, emails piled up, readings piled up, you know, and I'm trying to get all these readings out and get all the clients in and trying to get, you know, recorded readings out to people and, you know, do all the things. But and I know a lot of you guys, you know, whatever you do for work or whatever your responsibilities are, family, kids, you know, career, I don't know, whatever it is, right? We're all like feeling that, you know, and it really is a time where we're being called to sit down, to rest, to give ourselves that time to go through the transformation, to integrate, you know. But then again, I started feeling like that fear energy, and then I started getting anxiety, and I was like, this is not me. Like it is kind of, but it's not, it's collectively. So that's why I wanted to come live and connect with everybody, because you guys are my soul family, right? Like you guys know me, I'm a hermit to the core, hermit, you know. I don't even really like, I mean, it's not that I don't like, but like leaving the house, like I like doing things and going out when, you know, but being out in public, you know, going to the grocery store, Costco, whatever it is, it's like, oh my, like when I get home, I'm like saging and cleansing and cutting things away with energetically. Like, it's just so much. It's so much. It's so dense is what I want to say. But you guys are our soul family, right? So it always helps for all of us to connect. Okay, oh my God, exactly. On the bottom of the deck is sanctuary. Yep. Healing and comfort, faith and restoration. Exactly. We need to honor this moment, this time, you know, as much as we can. You know, we still got to function and we still have responsibilities, and, you know, of course, yeah. But right now, the ancestors and these beautiful, you know, these are just celestial. Like for me, this is, it reminds me of like just our star family, our cosmic family here. Okay. Whether, you know, literally like our, you know, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, you know, for me, I resonate as both of those. And Lyran, I'm very heavy Lyran energy. But they are guiding us very powerfully at this time to rest, to create to be in our sanctuaries, okay? And to find those safe, sacred spaces within, at home, wherever it is, you know, if you feel like you can't, you know, be for whatever reason in the home right now, like, you know, you go check into a hotel for, you know, a couple nights if you can, you know. That's something that I'm actually being guided to do, like, I don't know, maybe in the next like couple weeks, but take a weekend and go book a hotel and just get away and chill and relax and like just veg out completely, right? Healing and comfort, faith, restoration. So you're going through a restorative period. Like this whole thing that we're all experiencing, okay? Like it's a restorative energy. We are being restored to our higher selves, to who we're meant to be. It's like, you know, unzipping this suit and stepping out anew. You know what I mean? It's really, it's taking off that, you know, the old heavy armor, you know, piece by piece by piece, and doing away with it, and you know, creating a fresh something new upon, you know, and within. It's a powerful time, guys. Powerful time. So let's see here. Let's just get a couple messages really quickly of the incoming energy. All right, let's just see that. Okay, so we are working our way up to this next powerful eclipse. And for me, you know, I know it's I don't know a lot about, you know, I'm not an astrologer. I know enough, obviously, and I know things, but what I get is more intuitive. Okay, like, you know, like an astrologer might watch me and go, oh my gosh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. But every time I connect and I channel things like this, about transits, you know, moons, different moons that we get, or eclipses and stuff, like, and then I see, you know, maybe like an astrology thing, or they talk about it, or other people, you know, it's always like dead on. And I'm like, oh my God, why? So it's like past life stuff, I guess, you know. But I feel like this is like the tying of loose ends eclipse. Okay, this next one, it's like this one undid it all. Okay, it's like the Jack in the Box, you know, then it goes, pops out, right? That's like what this eclipse did for our souls, for our physical vessels and our souls and life and everything, right? It just all just, right? And then this last moon here, again, don't quote me on it, but it feels, and what I'm seeing is like the tying of loose ends. So it's like, it's clear, it's cleaning up all the gunk and getting that, clearing that out, right? And then repackaging and tying a really nice, beautiful bow at the end. Okay. So I don't know. So hi everybody, thank you. I'm sorry I'm not seeing all of the comments. So yeah. See, I'm seeing a lot of comments of like how people feel like they're struggling and what they're going through. Yeah, yeah. And we're all, you know, it's, you know, we're all feeling it just in very different ways, you know, and some of us in similar ways, right? Yeah. And then Bethany, I'm feeling this so much with my job right now, overwhelmed beyond words. Yeah. So, you know, it's, again, you know, some things take time. If it's like a work thing, or you have a career, you know, you've been in a place a long time, you just, it's so much, and you just hate it. You just can't, you dread going to work every day, right? My advice would be to start manifesting something new, you know, working with your ancestors, your guides, your higher self to call that into you, these new doors of opportunity, you know, new business partnerships, or this, that, or the other, right? The ability to start my own business, you know, be financially independent on my own, like without that, you know, just whatever it is. But I feel it, sister. I feel it, right? Oh, hi, Emily. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you too, love. I appreciate you too. So, and welcome in everybody from all around the world. Welcome in. All right, so let's just get a couple of these, and then I'll start the live card pulls. We don't have very many people on the list today, so. And if there is anyone in here that wants to get a reading, it's $25 USD is the energy exchange, and you can send the payment on PayPal and Cash App to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. And on Venmo, it's a little different. It's Gypsy Cowgirl _ Tarot, okay? And then it's 444 here in California. And then you just come back into the chat and say paid with your first name. I'll see the payment come down on my end too, but just for confirmation and with your name. All right, I think these feel good. A few more shuffles. Here we go. The 8 of Water. It's like the 8 of Cups. Searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. Look at this. Look at this beautiful angel guide being meeting her as she walks away from what no longer serves her. She's being met with grace. And this angel will walk with her the rest of the way, along with many others. You see, you're so held. You're so held. You're so protected. We all are. They're helping you with the empowerment. You have multiple cards here with like empowerment energy. The Chariot and the Knight of Fire. Willpower, victory, and recognition. You see, being heavily recognized, okay, and rewarded for the breakthrough that you're having, for what you're going through, and being victorious over it. I think it was Robin Williams' quote that was something like, you know, be nice to everybody because everyone's fighting some kind of battle within, like everyone, you know, something like that, you know, and it's so true, you know, like it doesn't matter whom it is or, you know, whatever, right? I mean, it could be like someone, it's who, you know, you go on their social, I mean, I can feel it and sense it and see it, you know, it's like, there's no fool in me, right? But, and then a lot of you guys are like this too, but it's like, you know, you see it's something like a post on Instagram or something, and it's like, you know, like a post of like, I'm so blessed and my life is so good. And I'm just like, I can feel the energy of them crying within, and it's so false and pretend and wearing a mask, you know? And that is what we are here to break out of, not to be someone that we are not to claim to be something that we are not, to live authentically in our truth, no matter how ugly that might be at times, right? Okay, so there is fast forward movement here. Okay, the Knight of Fire is a fast energy too. I mean, he's pretty fast, right? So it's like they're letting you know you're moving forward victoriously. Keep on this road. Keep on this path. We are carrying you through it. We are walking you through it. You will have victory and recognition and reward. A treasure chest full. Be confident, follow passions, and be adventurous. Okay. You know, and this kind of ties into like getting through this time, through this period, you know, I'm feeling like this love energy here, okay, is what I want to say. Like with the passionate energy, it feels like passionate, like that's a part of your divine rewards and you know, and gifts and, you know, good karma, your dharma, right? Is receiving that on the other end. You know, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost like a soulmate or someone whom you've been manifesting, or maybe someone you've been in a, you know, a divine counterpart you're in a separation from, or things like that, right? It's like they meet you at the end of this tunnel. I said, you know, like, I don't even know, like through summer, beginning of summer, I said the last like quarter, 3 months, especially like November and December of 2023, I saw a lot of people coming together in divine union. And I saw a lot of like well, here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the winter months, you know, but I saw a lot of like being cozied up with someone and sharing space, like sacred space with someone, and, you know, like that kind of a thing. So I don't know, we shall see. Ace of Earth is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles right here. Yes, this is a big abundant shift. This brings forth massive abundance here in all forms, okay, in plenty of different ways. Abundance, opportunity, and resources, okay? So this could be, and you see the white feather here, okay? So maybe you've been seeing white feathers or you're about to. It's like spirit leaving little, you know, hints, clues, you know, like, keep going, you're on the right path, like keep going. We know you're having a rough day, here's a feather, you know, it's kind of like that. But it's them also confirming that, you know, it's coming in, it's happening, okay? So don't lose faith. I know that this is a very trying time for all of us globally. you know, especially if you're an empath, you know, it's a very rough time right now. So take it easy, rest, okay? Try to stay in the energy of peace, connect outside with nature, maybe do some grounding, earthing. I talk about that all the time. You guys are probably sick of it, but it's the truth. So I'm going to keep talking about it because we have new people joining all the time. We have new people coming in and see, right? So meditation, recuperation, and contemplation, okay? A time of healing and rest, okay? All right. So that is what I have for the collective today. So just hang in there, loves, okay? Like, we've got this. We've got this. Whoa, just found a white feather in my yard when I got home today. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I think I've got everybody that was on the list for today. And like I said, if anyone wants to come in and get on the list, $25 USD, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on PayPal and Cash App, and on Venmo, Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot, and then come back in and say paid with your first name, and I'll add you. Okay, so Bethany is first on the list today, so we'll start there. I want to make sure I don't. Yeah. Empath life is a little crazy, you know. I have moments where I'm like, can I just go back to sleep? Can I just go back to sleep and not be so connected, you know? But I mean, I've been very connected my whole life, you know, like I've always picked up on things, but not like this, obviously, but those of you guys who know, you know, right? So I'm gonna start, we'll get through these and then I'll let you guys go. It's like almost 5 o'clock here in California. I don't have to make dinner though because I cooked a really, really yummy pasta dinner last night, and I made extra, like just so I would have leftovers so I wouldn't have to cook today because just not feeling well, and you know, one less thing I have to do. But really, really good. I'm like on an Italian kick right now with Italian food, like pastas and making like it's so simple, but it's like the way you cook it, you know, like what was it, just olive oil and like sea salt, and I did red pepper chili flakes, like sprinkled that in with the salt and the olive oil, you know, and I kind of just let that infuse the oil on like a low heat. And then I added chopped garlic, and and again on a low heat so the garlic didn't burn or nothing, you know, it just infuses into the oil with the chili flakes and stuff. And then I chopped up cherry tomatoes and then added those, and then again let that simmer on a low heat, so it's just like simmering really low, you know, soaking everything in, and like the juices coming out, and like, you know, it's just like, oh my god, you know, because I tried it the other night and it didn't come out as good. Like I got this down now. And then last night I used, what is it, farfalle pasta or whatever, the like little like bow tie looking ones, and I really liked those with this sauce better than the penny pasta that I used the other night. And then fresh basil from my garden, just tore up a whole bunch of basil and threw it in and let it all just simmer on a low heat, and I let it simmer for like, I don't know, like 25-30 minutes. And it was so good. And then, you know, after you know, boil your noodles or your pasta to like an al dente, and, you know, al dente, like not soup, you know, I don't know, however you guys like to do it, but al dente, so it absorbs the sauce but doesn't absorb all the sauce, you know, and then pouring that into the, you know, I did it in a cast iron skillet. So I poured it all in together, and then, what did I do next? Oh, and then added like, I don't know, like a fourth or like half a cup maybe of the pasta water, you know, and then tore up more basil and threw it all on top, and then a whole bunch of shredded Parmesan cheese, and then mixed it all together. So good. All right, so here we go for Bethany. Are you in here, love? It's okay if she's not, but let me get a new piece of gum and some lip gloss. Whenever I'm reading and channeling, it makes me feel like I just smoked a big blunt or something, because I get like the worst cotton mouth. Like my lips get dry, I get like, you know, thirsty, I get cotton mouth. It was really good, Emily. It was so good. I'm like looking forward to dinner tonight. I like can't wait to eat it. So, okay, maybe Bethany must not be in here still. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm hearing immediately, Bethany, I started hearing the Eagles, okay? Oh, you are here. Okay, wonderful. I started hearing the Eagles, that song, Take It Easy. Take it easy, take it easy, right? So that's what I'm getting, right, as a message, like, take it easy. Just how I just channeled, like, this whole message right here, I feel that very heavily for you about rest. And now I'm seeing the Four of Swords card that we just saw a moment ago in this deck. It's like, what I'm getting is like an overstimulation of energy, like feeling overly stimulated at this time. Yeah, see, renewal. It's like the Judgment card here, but it's a time of rest, renewal. My dad used to play that song on his guitar for me. Aw, I love that. How neat. Yeah, I know. You guys know, if you've been here with me, like, I never, if you're new here, welcome in, my loves. But I never know what, you know, how things are going to come through or what's going to come through, you know. Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. Okay. So again, very in alignment with what I just shared in this collective message too, of you're going through a huge rebirth at this time, and it feels very uncomfortable. You're being guided to reevaluate a lot in your life right now. Your career or work environment being one of them for sure. And what I'm getting is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That saying, okay? You know, you've been through a lot, right? I mean, that's not like some psychic epiphany. I mean, I feel it, but you know, if you're an adult, if you've lived some life, we've been through some stuff, right? But it's like, this is a time for you. This is a time of rest, renewal. They are speaking to you very loudly here, okay? You know, this is like Archangel Gabriel's trumpet, and you know, that kind of energy. Maybe working with Archangel Gabriel, maybe looking up Archangel Gabriel and a little bit about Archangel Gabriel, you know. But Archangel Gabriel is like the messenger for God, right? Like the God source messenger, right? So okay, and Archangel Gabriel, I know like all of the archangels and angels are wonderful and beautiful, right? But a lot of people like work a lot with Archangel Michael for, you know, warrior protection, you know, cord cutting, things like that, right? I personally, like, Archangel Gabriel is like my main man. I love Archangel Gabriel's energy, and just, I can always feel the presence of Archangel Gabriel so strongly when I call the energy forth. You know, it's and sometimes I actually feel like angels' wings, like the flutter of the wind. You know, I could be sitting in my bedroom. There's no air. There's no airflow. And if I'm calling in a, you know, in a moment, Archangel Gabriel, it's almost like a swoosh, like a slight breeze that comes around me, you know? So I'm getting that too, like work with Archangel Gabriel right now. Archangel Gabriel is also really good for remembering your dreams. Like if you go, before you go to sleep, I promise, okay? Before you go to sleep and you call forth Archangel Gabriel, call forth Archangel Michael to protect you while you sleep. Because I don't know, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel you're probably much like myself, where you're a really big astral traveler, whether you're aware of it or not. Maybe you have like very vivid dreams, or you're going to start having very vivid dreams. Maybe you've been having vivid dreams recently. But there's a lot of information and stuff, okay, that's in the dreams. Okay, so call forth Archangel Gabriel before you go to sleep and ask Archangel Gabriel to help you remember upon waking your dreams and the dream state and what you need to remember, like what's important, the information that you need to obtain or retain is what I want to say. Okay. Six of Waters on the bottom of the deck. I wasn't going to take it, but then I felt called to. Memories, childhood, and nostalgia. Okay. So a lot of like inner child healing taking place for you at this time. That's that renewal energy as well. Really nurturing your inner child. It's going to be big for you right now. And it's going to help bring forth this abundant energy. It's going to help ground you. It's going to help you feel more aligned and, you know, all of that, okay? Because I feel like you're manifesting some, you know, I know you mentioned something about your work, but it's more than that. You're manifesting a lot, you know, for your future and what you want and what you see and what you desire. So it's about doing this work and connecting in these ways. Now, also, it's like, take it easy, but also at the same time, the inner child, it's like, you got to have some fun too. You got to have some playful energy in your life. Maybe do a creative project, you know, whether that be a vision board where you cut clippings out of magazines and create your vision board of what you want to bring in, or maybe sitting down with a color, like an adult coloring book and some, you know, colored pencils and, you know, coloring like a really beautiful thing, you know, or it could be anything artistic, creative, anything that gets your imagination going, okay, and ignites that sacral energy of creativity and passionate stuff, okay. When we do that kind of stuff, it's very healing, okay, but it's also very strong energetically to help us align and to bring forth what we're calling it. Because we're allowing ourselves to be in a place of like fun and playfulness and just like, you know, doing things we enjoy, and it raises our vibration, and, you know, or maybe music and dancing. You know, I've been really connecting to music lately, right? I always use me as an example because I know me, right? So I've been really called lately to have fun with my inner child and to put on music that maybe I listened to when I was younger, or reminds me of a point in time, or my childhood, or even just songs that I like now that just pump me up, right? Dance around my kitchen, you know, dance in my living room, kind of go crazy, you know, close the blinds so no one can like drive by and see the crazy person dancing around her house all cuckoo. But we got to do that, and you got to do that, okay? And I do feel here, one last message, that there is like a soulmate energy, that it's like a state of renewal from, it's like a past life energy. Like you've known this person before. I don't know if you know this person now, or if you're going to be meeting this person and they're coming in. It's like, take care of you. It's a preparation. You're being prepared for what's to come in and what's going to start shifting and changing. Okay. So this right here is really important for you to do. Let me just get a message from the angels for you before I go. And the next is Carly, a beautiful Carly. Wow, my voice seems to have gotten a little bit better after channeling out that authentic message for the collective. It's like I had to get it out. I mean, it's still a little, you know, sickly and scratchy, but It was sounding really funky there for a moment. For Bethany, please. Thank you, angels. Ooh. They're like, you're welcome. Courage. Okay, so it's dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all of creation. All is possible for you. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others, okay? But this is also about being courageous with maybe steps that you need to take, or, you know, ways that you need to align more to your authenticity and your true soul essence and purpose, right? You know, let's say, you know, you're like, I can't leave work right now, or this or that, or, you know, I have, you know, I don't know what's, you know, I forget, you know, like where you're with the company for so long, and then it's like you're like seniored into the company or something, you know. So if it's like things like that, right? Like, let's just say, for instance, right? Then you got to take extra intentional precautions, okay, to protect your energy, to ground your energy, to meditate with your energy, to calm, to, you know, so you're not as affected by that kind of, you know, environment, right? So just a little food for thought. But I feel I am vivid dreams every night since I was a child. Okay, yeah, so I felt that. So yeah, and then you have the child energy here too, you know. It's like she's looking up at her feather and she's like daydreaming, and, you know, but it's a very ethereal, dreamy kind of energy I get with all the clouds, and, you know. So yeah, so it's you're getting a lot of information. So definitely, like I said, call in Archangel Gabriel, you know, maybe do a, you know, keep a dream journal or a book like near you, you know, to jot stuff down if you wake up at certain times. If you're woken up at, you know, a certain time of the night, this is for everybody. What, you know, what time is it? Look up that angel number. There's a message there for you. It's not an accident, right? So, you know, just all the things, okay? All right, so Carly, for beautiful Carly. There we go. You're very welcome, Bethany. You're very welcome. Thirsty. Okay, so Carly, my love, you have the 7 of water. Choices, overanalyzing, and procrastination. Okay, and then I got, immediately when I said procrastination, I got stop procrastinating. Okay, so I don't know what this is about. And it's not like, you know, oh, you're a big procrastinator, you know, it's not like that. But it's something that you are manifesting, that you're wanting to do or take action towards, or you've been thinking about, or that would be cool, I'd like to try that, or I'd like to visit here, or there's something here where they're like just get going, like go do it, you know. It's like there's not a right moment, like you gotta shoot your best shot. Okay, again, I don't know what this is about, but it could be about multiple things, because this is about different options, choices, multiple, you know, cups here, windows, right? Okay, there's also a door here, so it's almost like, I don't know if there's like something that's, you know, that you're not sure about, or you're confused about, or again, with the overanalyzing to walk through a new beginning or a door. That's just what I'm getting here, okay? And then it has 444. And all these cups have the chakras and the chakra, not mudra, I don't know, they're like the chakra symbols here, okay? So I feel like you could, again, kind of similar to Bethany's message of maybe listening to, doing some chakra healing, chakra work, you know, checking your chakras. If you have a pendulum, you know, chakras can get out of alignment easily from day to day. You know, you could, your chakra can be, you know, clear one day, and then the next day you check it and it's like, oh, no, okay. So, you know, working with your pendulum, okay, like your heart chakra, right? Is the heart chakra blocked? okay? Our energy vortexes of our chakras. See how it's spinning in front of my heart? My heart's good. It's not blocked, right? Surprise. There's a lot of heaviness that I'm feeling. When it goes clockwise, your chakras are good, okay? If it goes counterclockwise, your chakras blocked, okay? And you need to do some work there. So I'm getting that to work with your chakras, okay? Let's, you know, each chakra has a mantra, okay? Like the crown chakra is Om, Om, right? The root chakra is Lam, 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 okay? So you can Google the chakra mantras, okay, and say them, chant them over and over again to unblock them and to clear the energy and keep that energy flowing. So, you know, if our energy centers are, you know, out of alignment or they get blocked or something, right, that can cause us to, you know, overthink or feel not grounded, or, you know, depending on what chakra it is, right? So I'm getting all that. 444. I don't know if you're seeing that. If you're not, you're going to start seeing that like soon, a lot, because it's like your angels coming through and like letting you know, like, don't worry, everything's going to work out. Everything's good. Like, just be in the present moment. It's really like that is what I'm getting for you. Okay. So let's see, let's get one more. Yeah, there's a storm coming in. I love it. I like the stormy weather. I'm a fall baby, right? So I like the fall season. I like the cold weather. I like clouds and lightning and rain. Don't care for the wind though. I don't like the wind. That I can do without. Carly. Ooh. Whoa. Hello. Queen of Air and the Dreamer. Brilliant, experienced, humorous. Okay, this is the Queen of Swords energy. You're gonna start, okay, so doing some of this work over here, you're gonna start having a lot more clarity, okay? Also, like, honoring yourself. Like, I am so brilliant. I am so divine. I am so, you know, whatever, you know, I'm so beautiful. I am so, these are positive affirmations, okay, that are going to help raise your vibration. You know, I feel like you're already vibrating at a higher level here. And also that sword, okay, there's something about picking up that sword and wielding it, okay? Like, I don't know, cutting people away or changing things, or maybe cord cutting old stuff. I have no idea, but I'm getting something about that. Like, it's, you got to use the sword, okay? And then the Dreamer, a beginning, believing, and protected. So again, you have, this is like your guardian angel. It's been with your soul and been watching over you in this life since you were a child, okay? And what I'm getting is like, when did you stop being a dreamer? Like, you used to be so imaginative and dream of the big things, and like, it's not that you're not, okay? So I don't want you to take this in the wrong way. What it means is, like, the angels are saying, like, you have the ability to dream big, 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 okay? So let's get out of here, okay? Maybe that's the procrastination energy. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like, stop procrastinating on your dreams, on your biggest, greatest life yet. In this life, we are infinite creators, right? We can manifest anything that our hearts desire, right? That we want to align to, right? So this stuff over here with the chakras too is going to help raise that vibration and your frequency and align you more too, which will open up more of that energy of manifestations being able to come in. You're about to have some kind of new beginning. Yeah, and then the Six of Air, movement forward, relief. There's relief on the way, okay? You're going to start feeling relief in your life, okay? Hope. Stay in the hope, all right? Have faith and moving on. So you are moving forward, whether you feel it or not. There's things moving forward and shifting, okay? So positive affirmations, working a little bit with the chakras or checking your chakras, and some kind of new beginning, all right? And knowing that you have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. I don't know what this is about, okay? It could be global fear. It could be, you know, fear at work, or in, you know, or I want to start this, but I'm kind of afraid. What if I fail? It could be anything. I don't know. Fear of not finding love in this lifetime, or being, you know, having union with someone. It's something where there's a fear-based energy and thinking around it. Okay? Don't forget who you are. Okay? Queen of Swords is the only queen, just like her king, with a weapon, right? They're the only ones with a weapon, right? They're the warriors, okay? So remember your strength. Remember what you're capable of being, doing, dreaming, and having, okay? And wield that sword. All right. That is what I have for you, my love. Okay. Next is Mayret, my beautiful Mayret. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me get an angel card for you, Carly. I forgot. I wanted to get angel messages for everyone today. All right. For Carly, please. From the angels. 444. When you see 444, it means 100,000 angels are showing up for you in that moment. Okay? A legion of angels. When I see 444, I thank that legion of angels for coming in, for being with me, for being around me, protecting me all the time. You guys will hear me say it in my readings too. When I see 444, I'll say 100,000 angels just showed up. Thank you, angels. Thank you. You know. Okay. Eternity. Gently move your awareness from the okay, so see, there's something here about the outside, the material realm, the 3D realm, and the illusion of that, okay? And trusting in what's in here, okay? And the soul and the heart, and knowing that truly, even though this is very real, right? We see it very real. We can see it. We can touch it. We can experience it. We witness it. It's an illusion, okay? Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light, okay? So again, you see, I was getting something about like remembering like how I heard like, when did she stop dreaming? Okay, it's something about remember who you are and remember what you're capable of. You're a shining star. Okay. All right, so for Mayret. And then I have Yeselin, and then I have Ashton. And I believe that's it, right? Oh my God, I don't know why I'm singing that. Oh my God. You're welcome, Carly. I hope that it resonated. I'm sure that it did, but you know. Wow. I can't wait to go out and take some pictures of the clouds after this. They're like so big, and well, there's a lot of really dark, gloomy clouds, but then there's like, you know, like beautiful clouds that are like white, big, fluffy cotton, you know, those kinds. All right. Love message. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Energy for Mayret, please. Incoming, please. Ace of Fire. You know, it's funny. You know what I'm getting off of this? Okay, yeah. We know with the Ace of Wands energy, it's passionate new beginning here. Opportunity, creativity, and action. Okay, so one, yes, maybe someone is going to be taking some kind of action, okay, towards you. But immediately in my ret, like I heard, it's like opportunity. I got like new opportunity. And it knocks your socks off. Like it feels like it's out of nowhere. It's out of left field, something you're not expecting. Okay. I've been getting that recently in even collective messages for a lot of divine feminines out there right now, like, or divine feminine energy, where there's a new soulmate looming around, the energy field. Okay. A lot of people don't like to hear that. I don't know why they get upset. Like, I don't want anyone but my DM, you know? And I'm like, well, you might be waiting a long time. But I feel this like very, let's pull on it. I kind of feel it. I don't know. Okay, so maybe you meet someone unexpectedly. And I don't know where you're at, if you're even manifesting, wanting that, or open to it. But it's like the universe knows, you know, who and what we need, right? Here we go. Clarify this new soulmate energy that I feel. 5 of air. Okay, so you know what this is for me? It's so you know, this is like false victory and da-da-da-da-da. See how she's sitting though? It's like in front of this gate. She's kind of sitting like, I'm done with this game. Like, I'm done with this shit, you know? That's what I'm kind of getting here. And I feel like the universe is, it's almost like a reward. I feel like this is a reward, okay? Don't feel defeated in love right now. Don't feel defeated or discouraged, okay? There's something here. There's something here. Mistakes, melodrama, and reassessment. So this can also, like I said, be someone that you connect to right now who's thinking about the moves that they've made or lack thereof, and you know, doing some reassessment. Could be that for sure. Okay, but I'm telling you, I feel a new soulmate. Seven of Earth. What is this? I was like, it was just one card kind of randomly poking out, and it was like, take it, take it, take it. It's the 6 of Water, past life soulmate energy. And then the 7 of Earth, investment, assessment, and patience. Divine timing, okay? This is a lot of abundance hitting here at this time, okay? The seeds you've been tending to, okay? It's like the fruits of your labor here, okay? Past life soulmate energy here, right? We don't just have, I mean, if it's like a twin flame, we know we only have one twin flame. There's not multiple twin flames, okay, right? Only one twin flame. For everyone out there, we have one twin flame. But we can have many different soulmates, right? Okay? Platonic soulmates, our pets can be soulmates, right? Our family, whatever, friends, you know, soul tribe members, but we could have different soulmate energies that we connect to, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Mirette's like, oh great, another one? Queen of Fire. This is, it's your energy here. Like the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, right? Like it's very, very beautiful, very divine, very confident, very, you know, capable and fiery and like, you know, just independent and like all these things, right? Okay, it's something where you're attracting that in, which is you. Also, I just want to say that with this energy here, the 5 of Air, reassessment, that's the twin. That's the twin flame. I can feel it. That's the twin who is doing some serious reevaluation. Okay? And I think I may have said that in one of your last messages or readings, but I can feel it. Okay? So you might have a few people coming, you know, I don't know, but I definitely feel the new energy there. And then when I picked up that, I mean, of all the cards in the deck, I was drawn to like grab that one out, right? And then it was the 6 of Water, which is that soulmate energy. So I think so. Okay, let me get a message from the angels for you. The twin text today. Oh, interesting. So I was feeling that correctly then. Was it still like how I said it would be, like it still needs to cook in the oven a while longer? I felt that like I want to reach out, but I'm embarrassed and shameful. But I want to reach out, but oh my God, it's just like, it's too much. Like I have to do it. All right. So here we go. Yes, still cagey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And kind of pointless. Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, love. I know. But I felt that. I think I have said that in your reading too. Like, where I felt that. Like they might be reaching out, but it's gonna be another like false start, whatever you want to call it. Just like you said, cagey and pointless, you know. But they want to know that you're still open and receptive to even receiving them. So, but he said we can talk, which I think he was asking if we can talk. Yeah. Well, that's not Queen of Cups open receptive, you know, that's like you know. So, no, I hope it is, you know, I hope it gets better. I just, you know, there's obviously progress here, which is the main thing, right? So that's good. That's really good. Okay. So you have the card that says miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let no hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all of your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you at this time. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Ooh, I told you. Magic and miracles are about to manifest, okay? So, again, the spiritual speed bump, right? I'm telling you, I can feel that for you. I've been feeling that energy for you. Like, you just got to get through this, like, these lessons and these karmic tests and battles, and then it's like the clouds clear, the smoke clears, and then it's like, ah, you know, like that. The angels singing. Sorry guys, I just have to block. Man, that message hit home hard. Yeah. They always know what you need to hear, right? So definitely. Okay? Just keep the faith. I know, trust me, it's not easy. Yeah, bring on the singing angels. Oh, yeah. You're gonna feel that happiness. Yeah, I feel it collectively for many of us too. It's like, just keep on going. Okay, you're gonna see the light. It doesn't matter how dark it is right now. You are the dark. You are the light through the darkness right now, right? And it's like, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. So, all right. I'm glad that resonated for you. Okay. Yeselin, my beautiful Yeselin. All right. Oh wait, I don't want to start with these. I want to start with these. There we go. I'm getting that. I don't know, we'll see. But for Yeselin, I'm getting that. Here I go again on my own. Walking down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Right? I don't know. Four of Earth. Frugalness, extravagance, and control. Okay, 4. So she's sitting on like a locked treasure chest, like what, filing her nails? Filing her nails. The divine has kept some material wealth and abundance kind of locked up for you. Okay, like I was talking in the collective message of, like, you know, how I felt like for a lot of people collectively, like maybe, you know, while we've been learning some lessons and going through some stuff, right, that maybe like abundance, you know, like if you run a business, maybe clientele slowed down, or, you know, at work, maybe they had to do pay cuts if you work for a company, or I mean, it could be anything, right? Like, but it's like a halt, like something came to like, it slowed down, right? But for me, it's like, see, and it's 4-4, like the angel number, right? And it's locked, and then she's sitting on this, right? So it's like, for me, what I'm getting is the 4 of earth. It's like an opposite energy where it's not like holding on and you know, and I'm also getting like it's good to like save and like be aware financially and stuff, but at the same time, everything is energy, right? So there's something here where it's like do nice things for yourself and like self-love, and like maybe, I mean, she's filing her nails, like, do, you know, and I'm sure you do. I know you're, you know, very, very gorgeous, and you take very good care of yourself and like all these things, but it's like, do things that if like you're gonna spend money, do stuff that like it brings joy and self-love to you or something like that. But I'm telling you, this abundance that's been kind of like reserved or like kind of like held back in a sense, it's like gonna start flowing in more. And I think it kind of already has, but like there's something shifting here with it, okay? King of fire and then 5 of fire. Okay, yeah. See, this is like that, those conflicts or inner conflict energy here. It says conflicts, annoyances, and competition. Don't worry about the competition. That's what I'm getting. Don't worry about the competition out there. Okay? Or, you know, it's like you know, being a reader, right? Like there's thousands and thousands of readers out there, right? That, you know, but I don't worry about, you know, like, oh, it's a flooded market. Like, you know, my business isn't going to grow and I'm not going to get, you know, no, I'm like, I have, you know, I'm unique to my gift. I am unique to who I am. So I know, you know, I take away the lack energy around it. You know, I try as much as possible, right? But that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like, don't worry about the competition out there. I'm also getting something about the economy. Like, don't worry about the economy. I have no idea if this is even going to resonate with you, love, but King of Fire is very fiery, obviously, but it's like that leadership and confident energy and like the go-getter and like, you know, all of that. And the way that you've been exuding that in your own life, okay, all right, it's going to pay off here. It's paying off. This is like it's not locked up anymore. It's like it's flowing in. This freaking fly. I don't know how it got in here. I swear they've been like creeping in, and I don't know why, but like outside there's like been a lot of flies, and I'm like, what is going on here? But anyways, and my cat's sleeping on the job. He usually goes after them and goes crazy. Actually, it's probably a good thing that he's not going after them right now, because he'd be all over here. So whatever it is that you've been working towards, and your successes, your, you know, where you've been taking action in your life, whatever it is, okay, it's like it's paying off. And I also feel that this King of Fire is like someone, and I feel like I've been feeling like that with you for like several months or for a while now, okay? But sometimes our own free will and different circumstances and things, right, can slow down certain things, right? So I don't know what it is, but it almost feels like a start, stop. So it feels like maybe someone was supposed to come in a while ago, but it just didn't happen due to, like I just said, and it's like getting closer to that point now, okay? And I don't know why, but I'm getting like from November 8th to December 8th. I don't know if those are dates that are special to you, but I'm getting something like, it's like maybe that's when you start to really witness like a speed up and a pickup, you know, around the holidays, or, okay, like again, I don't know how this will connect, but that's what I'm getting here. Let's just get one more over the top for you. Can we clarify this 4 of Earth and King of Fire? I mean, because look at this, like, what is it, like a cherry blossom tree or whatever? Like, there's a lot of blooms. It's like a lot of things are blooming and blossoming here, okay? Like, your hard work is paying off. You've been learning what you needed to learn. There it is. I knew it. See, I fucking knew it. Queen of Earth. there you are. Like, she's the queen of money, honey, and material wealth. And she's very independent and abundant on her own. And there is a king and a queen here. So for me, it is that kind of an energy. It's like you are attracting that which you are. But gracious, practical, capable. Okay? This is the energy that if you're not already feeling this energy, you're going to be in this energy. Ace of Water. There it is. A new beginning. An emotionally healing, big love, new beginning here. I felt that. I could feel it off of him. So you kind of have a lot going on, okay? Again, like many of us out there right now, it's about keep the faith. Like, keep going. Like, girl, you're almost at the finish line. You're almost at the finish line. Like, you're tired and you could, you know, your legs are want to give out from all the running you've been doing and everything you've been working towards, right? And you're so close. You're right there. Like, it's like about to hit, okay? It's the universe is saying it's supposed to. You're supposed to have some new beginnings here. Emotions, relationships, and intuition, okay? There's like lotus flower energy here, which is rebirth, opening up, rebirth, you know, freshness. It's all of that purification, purity, you know, divinity, like whatever else you want to say, but it's opening up, blossoming, rebirth. And these right here, okay, like the way that they operate, they come from the mud and the muck in the pond, okay? Like, they come from the muck and you know, the darkness, and they go through that and they rise up through the water towards the light, to the surface of the water, and then boom, right? On the surface, they open up, okay? So it's like you're coming out of the muck, right? Like a lot of us feeling like that, right, too? And I'm not saying you're feeling this like heavily or whatever, but it's like recent past energy. You've been swimming through the void, through the water, and reaching towards the light. And this is like where things surface, okay? So that is what I have for you, Liv. Let me get an angel message for you. All right, here we go. For Yeselin, please. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love, through a loving gesture, thought, or a word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Okay, so again, trust. All right. All of the good energy and love that you've been pouring into yourself and outwardly as well, like through work or through friendships or family, whatever it is, right? Each time you open a door for someone at the store or let someone go in front of you or whatever it is, it could be anything, right? These are loving gestures, right? Okay, so every time we do that from the heart, truthfully, that comes back to us like tenfold, okay? So, and you have a long list of that, right? So that's what I got for you, hon, okay? All right, and last but certainly not least. Oh, and Casey. Okay, I just saw your comment, love. That's what you meant. Okay, and Casey. Blocked. I need to just like assign a moderator. I don't really know a whole lot about like the moderator thing, but if anyone in here, like, you know, like my regulars here, okay, if you're interested in maybe being a moderator for the channel, can you email me, gypsycapitaltarot@gmail.com. so I can look into that and set you up. Okay. I don't, I don't even know if like I don't even know if moderators get paid for that. I have no idea. But like if it's not, then, we would work something out where I would make it, like, I don't know, give you, a free reading, blah, 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 here and there, right? So we'll figure it out. But anyways, I can do it on my own. We don't get like that many people in with like the, when I'm doing the live card pulls, like these personal readings, but just, it's kind of annoying to have to constantly stop because of bots coming in. Ashton, my love. Are you in here, Ashton? I think I know what Ashton, I think I know what you want me to pull on anyways. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. All right, for Ashton, please. Messages, please. Four of Water. Distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment, and then the Queen of Water. So I feel like intuitively you maybe wanted me to, I feel like you were open to whatever, but I feel like intuitively you wanted me to pull probably on Twin Flame Journey stuff. So I apologize if I'm wrong, but I feel very strongly that it is that, okay? So it's like right now the masculine energy with this, you could very clearly see the energy on this card. Trying to distract themselves, still kind of in this place of, it says self-absorption, selfishness, a little selfish with the, maybe contact or emotions, or I don't know, it could be, all of that, but also discontentment. Yeah, someone feeling very discontent, bored. I'm getting the word reevaluation, like reevaluating some things here for sure about their life. It's almost like, why do I keep getting in this circle or like loop? Like, how do I keep getting here in this place in my life, over and over again, okay? And then the Queen of Water, loving, giving, and psychic, okay? Which is you, someone feeling discontentment, avoiding things, or, it's like also like a card, it's avoidance, rejection, that kind of stuff, over someone who, what I'm getting is out of my league. So again, I just did a message of this yesterday, I think it was, of like them feeling, okay, wonderful. Okay, I'm happy. I had a feeling. It was them, not feeling good enough or on the level of the divine feminine energy. And that's what I'm getting here. Right? Look at her and then look at this card, right? Very different energies here, right? So that's what I'm getting here, okay? Trying to distract themselves, but feeling very much in their emotions about you, okay? So, all right, let's get one more over the top, please, for Ashton. King of Fire, yeah. See, the King of Fire is very, he has a lot of wonderful qualities, but he wants things his way. It's like my way or the highway, you know what I mean? Kind of ego, egocentric in the ego, okay? And he is very passionate and, all these things, right? But when it comes to emotions, he tends to not connect in that way, right? So it's them ego, feeling the way that they've been in the ego. It is like being broken down, just like a lot of masculines collectively right now. That energy is being shifted. But they're still in this space right here, okay? But at the same time, feeling all of the emotions and the love and like, all of that. That's what I'm feeling, okay? And I felt it very strongly, like before I even started reading. I probably didn't even, I don't need the cards, right? So it's, that's kind of where it's at, okay? I don't know why I'm being called to split the deck. Holy shit. It's the Queen of Fire. You have the King and Queen of Fire here, counterpart energy. That's crazy, right? I was called to split the deck and then it split it on her, okay? So this is, it's very strongly like a recognition of soul counterpart energy of like, I have to process and deal with my stuff because I don't want to lose this person, but I'm avoiding this person, or I'm avoiding, you know, emotional conversations and opening up with this person, but I don't want to lose this person, you know? So, you know, these journeys are not for the faint-hearted, you know, they oftentimes does take a while for these types of energies to come around, especially him, right? So that is what I have. Yeah. And then as I look down again, and it's balance, which is like, it's temperance. Okay. Compromise. Someone who's still not willing to compromise, or again, wanting to like just do things how they've always done things and be how they've always been. And it does not work in this connection because of what kind of powerful connection it is, right? And who you are for each other. So again, they know that they have to do some shifting. Okay. They may be trying to keep themselves busy right now, like just working a lot or doing, I have no idea, but I'm very, very called to the word distraction over and over again. Self-control and moderation. Okay. So it's like there is divine alchemy taking place here on a divine soul level. Okay. But outwardly right now, it's still, and the 3D seems very, you know, unbalanced at this moment. Right. So, you know, I just want to say, hang in there, hang in there. And let me get an angel card for you and see what the angels want to say. I do see this person also coming into your dreams a lot. So, you know, that may resonate with you, or they're about to start showing up in your dreams. Oftentimes the masculines do that, right? They come to you on the astral realm because, you know, they're not ready to come forward in the 3D realm, in the third dimension. So they come to you, you know, in the dream state. And oftentimes they will be very open, you know, and say things that they should say here, right? But it's the higher selves and the souls like coming forward and going like, I just want you to know this, you know, you need to know this, you know, even though I'm not saying it in the 3D, I'm saying it here, which is, in all honesty, the truth of it all, right, is the quantum, the 5D energy of it. What? She said, holy shit. I guess that's a good thing. That's funny. Yeah. So, you know your masculine. I mean, that's how they show up, right? So your masculine is coming to you and very much, I love you. And I know what this is for, you know, between us. And, you know, I'm not, you know, but it's the ego. It's the mind. It's the ego. The stuff they're trying to distract themselves from healing and avoiding. Universe is not playing around with them anymore, or with any of us, you know what I mean? So where we are in the ego, or where we need to heal certain things like that, right? Like it's happening. It's happening. So okay, so you have the rainbow. So okay, rainbow energy, and actually the rainbow was just in the temperance card. See, with the two of cups. Okay. You're on a much higher frequency. It's like your masculine's here and you're here, but you are still very always, right, connected, right? So again, like I said, just hang in there. So the rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it, even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon, okay? Exclamation point. So letting you know, everything is going to start clearing up soon. All right, you're gonna have more clarity soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. And then you had two that came out together. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticisms and fear that has you believing that you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Okay? Which I feel that you are embodying a lot of that, you know, but we all have stuff. We all have stuff where we find ourselves criticizing or judging or, oh, I'll feel really good, you know, when I do this or when I, you know, it can be about anything, right? So it's about like accepting yourself fully in this moment and loving that present self as well. Okay. So this is what I have for you, my love. All right. So last but not least, in the live readings today is Casey. All right. So I'm like, sorry, I needed to get a fresh piece of gum. Yes, yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. One day at a time. Yeah. All right. So for Casey. I don't know why there's such a lag time with the live chats. Okay. For Casey, please. Messages for Casey. Getting the word solidarity. So maybe solidarity, things shifting. I'm seeing like a fork in the road. So I don't know if you like have a decision to make or if this is like an incoming energy or if you feel like you are wanting to start a new path or take a new path in life. But I'm kind of getting all of that. Okay. That's okay, Casey. 6 of water, memories, childhood, and nostalgia. So, I mean, this is, you know, it's inner child and stuff like that too, you know, but I feel a lot of that, like childhood, like there's a lot of like inner child healing and wounds, okay, maybe that are coming up, or that might start kind of coming to the surface. But I also feel like you've healed a lot of that, okay? Also, like I said to someone earlier about like, make sure you're giving yourself some time to have fun and play and use your imagination, and be creative and explore, adventure, you know, all of the things that like children, right? Children don't have boundaries like that, you know, children will, you know, it's like everything is an adventure with children, right? So make sure you're having some time for fun, okay? And nurturing that inner child. But also what I'm getting with that fork in the road, like, I don't know if you connect to someone like, you know, if you have a divine, you know, if you connect to someone that you can consider a divine counterpart, okay? But I'm kind of getting that, where that's maybe the fork in the road, like someone who's been at a crossroad, okay, is what I want to say. Maybe you're at a crossroad about someone, I don't know, but the wise counselor, I saw that. Yeah, see, and then you have the 4 of fire, and you have 1111, spiritual enlightenment, new beginnings, you know, really powerful manifestation number as well. Prosperity, contentment, and celebration. But it can also, for me, be like, you know, like when you have like a mirrored energy, you know, someone like that to you. There are 2 people in this card, of feminine and a masculine, and they're dancing and having fun. See, They are playing with that inner child. But this is like the Hierophant energy here, okay? I feel like this is a masculine's higher self. Belonging, learning, and traditions. So I don't know if you are in, you know, if you know this person or if you don't know this person, okay, but that's what I'm getting. Like there's almost like an energy that's coming up of like, I can go this way or I can go this way, right? This way I, you know, am with this person, or this way, you know, it's almost like you have to make a decision or a choice here in regards to someone or something, but someone who you connect to might be at a fork in the road too as well, okay? I'm getting something about confused emotions or confused feelings, okay? With all these cups here. I don't know, you know, if that's you confused about a situation or them, vice versa, both, I don't know. But that's what I'm getting here, okay? So nurturing the inner child. There is something like long-term, long-lasting. These two together can very much be like marriage, union, engagement, you know, this right here and this, right? So this is like, you know, celebration, unity, union, engagement, marriage, you know, all these different things, right? And then this one right here can indicate marriage, you know. So, and for some reason I'm getting like soul marriage. So it's like you guys are in like soul marriage or soul union. It's like Hyros Gamos. And I'm very drawn to the word learning as well. So I don't know if like you're learning something new or you want to learn something new, like, you know, like, oh, I'm being very drawn to learn, you know, to get certified for Reiki and I want to learn about Reiki, or I want to learn how to play the guitar, or, you know, or I just want to learn more about this or that, or crystals, or I don't know, it could be anything, right? But I'm getting something that, okay, where it's like your spiritual guides or in your higher self are guiding you to learn something new, to expand your consciousness, to explore new avenues, new things. Maybe that's the crossroads I'm seeing. So take, you know, what pieces go where and, you know, rearrange them how you need to, but that's what I'm getting here, okay? But there is some kind of high level soulmate energy that you connect with, or you will be connecting to, that you're already connecting to on the quantum level, but in the physical level, okay? It will come to fruition is what I want to say. And then see the star card showing up after the, I think it was the 4 of Wands, or maybe this, I don't know, whatever, but it's fulfillment of wishes, healing, faith, inspiration, okay? So it's like the stars aligning, right? Okay. Also for me, it's always like too, like, you know, a lot of times star seed energy, like you are a shining star. Remember who you are. Like you are a shining star. You're a star seed, okay? So about like maybe doing light work or something, fulfilling some kind of, you know, learning something new about your light work or your gifts and working with them. So I'm not sure what what this is. I'm getting like a lot of different energies all at once. And I'm trying to sort them out the best I can. Definitely soulmate energy here. Definitely some kind of divine union, something like that. I'm getting things starting to like level out, balance out, okay? There's like a stronger foundation in your life on its way is what I want to say. You could have some choices, decisions to make. And then the star card here, okay, is again, wish fulfillments. And for some reason I'm hearing the word prophecy. So I don't know, it's like maybe prophecies being fulfilled at this time in your life. Maybe visions that you've seen or like things of your future, like, you know, and then it happens, okay, kind of like that. It could be your spiritual gifts, like I said too, where it's more of a prophetic energy that comes through and, you know, seeing things, like truly seeing things before they happen. Okay, that could resonate, I don't know. Yeah, and making sure that you are nurturing and pouring love into yourself. And I'm also getting, I'm very drawn to the water, and I'm getting like drink water. Like make sure you're drinking water, okay? Hydration. Yep, there's some kind of like really strong soulmate energy there for sure. And I'm getting incoming, so like I said, I don't know if this is someone you already know, it's a strong soulmate energy, or someone that you've yet to meet, that you're about to meet or is going to be meeting. I don't know. You'll know. I'm getting like they're calling out to you in the ethers. All right. Angel messages for Casey. Oh. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. See, that's exactly what I was getting. Like, make sure you're nourishing your vessel too, right? Like, being compassionate towards self, nurturing that inner child, 6 of Cups. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. Oh my gosh, isn't this the card that just came out for Ashton? I swear, I'm positive. Okay, so you're perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are, and when you love and honor, you will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Okay. So with that star card energy too, it's like, remember the shining star that you are, you know, how strong and powerful you are. How capable you are, how beautiful you are, you know, and don't let like outside circumstances or things that might be happening define or change that perception, okay, of anything different. I gotta go kill this fly. I've gotta go kill this fly. I don't like killing bugs, but flies, I mean, they gotta go. So anyways, and maybe that could actually be resonant, like, because it's like really getting annoying right here at the end. So I feel like that's maybe like disturbances or distractions or irritations and things like that. Okay, so kind of like I just said, like, don't let outside things like disturb you in that way. Okay, so I don't know how it's going to resonate, love, but that is what I have for you. So thank you, my loves, for hanging out today. I am going to go eat some dinner and kill this fly and rest and get ready for my work day tomorrow. So thank you, loves, again. And it's always an honor and a privilege to connect with your energies, to read for you. And thank you for all of your loving support here on the channel. And I will be getting the rest of the zodiac readings out. I'm just, like I said, since I was sick this last week, everything just piled up. So I'm like trying to do collective messages, and in between like all my clients that I have like booked back to back to back to back to back, you know, and there's, you know, there's only so many hours in the day, right? So it's just like, it's okay. Just got to get through this week. So, have a beautiful day, evening, morning, noon, night, whatever it is. And I will see everyone soon. Bye.